Hello, everyone. My name is Steve Dubose. Last name is D-U, capital B-O-S-E. I live in Southeast Texas. I live in Huntington, Texas. Recently today, I was very proud because I was accepted into two groups. One was the Torchbeares. I've had a lot of. I get the paper every month, but I didn't really know how to join the group, and I didn't really know how to look for the group. However, I found it today, so I joined, and gladly I was accepted, so thank you for that. I also found another group that I joined today, which is called the Relince, and both of those have a platform that I can agree with and that I can get on board with, because of the fact is that I, like many, are a grassroots organization. I don't have a lot of people in numbers. I don't have big following, I guess. But what I do is I have direct contact and ability to research and find out on my own what the true facts is, especially regarding the state of Texas. National government, I'm kind of leaving that alone because I don't know really what they stand for or whatever anymore. So basically, I am a conservative. I was born conservative, I'm raised conservative. But let me talk about you. What you provide for me is the fact is that I can actually get out my grassroots message through you. You can do the same thing for me. I will support, I will post, I will help you gain your followers by supporting your grassroots issues. I may not agree with everything that's posted. However, the fact is I will do my best to pay it the proper attention, and I will find out what that point is. And that, in that manner, I don't believe in censoring everyone's opinion just because it doesn't suit my needs. I want input because that helps me grow, and it helps me disseminate information. I am constantly asking, well, what about this? What about that? Who said this? Who said that? It's a product of my my PTSD. Some think of it as a disability. I think of it as, well, I guess a godsend, maybe. I mean, not really that, but anyway, as I don't look at it as a disability so much. It's because once I got back and I started to learn how to disseminate back in public, I realized that my brain keeps working 1,000 miles a minute, and that gives me the opportunity to read more, to retain more, and also to actually think positively and think about what the issues actually are. For these two groups, the Torchbeares and Relince, I am going to do everything possible to support your message. I will support you and your message. I will support the candidates that you endorse or don't endorse. I'll do everything in my power to make your room better, positively. I will attend your seminars. I will attend your events. There's a couple of events from this Relince that I've missed, and they're right over in Nacogdoches. I could have made those if I'd known. But I do participate. And I do get behind what I say and what I think. I'm a former Marine. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say, and I have a problem with keeping my mouth shut sometimes, especially when I see stupid, And I think everybody can agree with that. Sometimes you just see stupid, I guess, but sometimes most people handle it better than I do, and I can't stand that. However, as I said, I will promote your endeavors. I have a group called Huntington, Texas Facts and Proof. Not meaning to plug. However, the fact is that if you utilize that site, you can see where I post most of my material pertaining to Southeast Texas and what our government is doing here on the east side of the state. I understand it fully that everyone is from different areas. It may or may not apply in your mind. However, it will, because as I do, I look at your posts and your points, and I look at them and I see, okay, how does that affect Southeast Texas? If if it's happening to them, when is it going to happen to us? One of the most important things that I look forward to in these two groups is the fact is that, you know what, I get to share information. I get to get ideas that work. I get to have ideas of what you're planning on and what's working and what's not. We can share information as far as contacts. We can share information about issues that we faced, how we faced them, how we overcame them. Basically, in a big group, a melting pot of people from all over Texas, putting their ideas together and making things happen. The more options we have, the better our decisions are going to be. My idea on information is no one can have too much. Information is a building block on critical thinking. Information is critical when you're determining about what your opinion is on any subject. Woe be it to those who only read half a paragraph. I can't stand that. I gotta see what the rest of it says. I don't know. As far as information, I can't get enough of it because I want to see a pattern, or I want to see other people's research. I learn from you individuals on how you do your research. I'll learn tips. I'll learn facts. I'll learn things that you have made mistakes on, so I don't make the same mistakes that you did, and vice versa. Because I want to know what your avenues are to actually be able to start a grassroots organization and actually be able to hear your voice, someone hear your voice besides yourself, to yourself talk. We all know that one person is voiced by government is pushed aside, and it's easy not to listen or hear it. But once you start getting a group of people together and they're saying the same thing, somebody's going to listen. Sometimes people are listening when you don't even know it. So, with that being said, I thank you for everyone who has introduced me to the group, who has responded to some of my posts. I'm not the smartest man in the world, and I never learned how to do my hair, and I never learned to trim my beard. I spend most of my time outside, and I'm retired, so you know what? It's just me and my dogs and my wife. But I cannot stand idly by no more from returning from a war zone and coming back to our nation and seeing the things that are happening right before my eyes. As I stated before, I'm a Marine. I fix things. If I don't, I can't give up till I fix it. Or maybe I want to battle. But I fully understand, as you individuals do in both groups, we may win a battle, but we're in it for the war. So, in closing, I will state, please support me on Huntington Texas Facts and Proof. I can't even remember my own group. Also, invite me to your group so I can participate to my fullest ability to get positive change. Maybe not happening today, but maybe a month, or maybe 2 months, maybe a year. But eventually our voice will be heard. It is an honor and a privilege to be a part of these two groups who are making change now, and I applaud the reorganization of the Torchbeares. I see where you're going with it. I fully understand. I will do anything possible to get you more members and people who will actually speak up and they comprehend your points. Please keep them coming. To the Resilience, I applaud your efforts because it looks like that you're a small group too, but you're growing every day. I see new members every day. I'd like to think I have something to do with that, but I'm not going to say. I am not afraid to stand up for what I believe is right, and I'm not afraid to stand up for you if you're right. I am that guy that you can look beside you. It's right. I am that guy who goes towards the fire instead of back. I am that guy. If you feel you guys need something, some person like that, or can benefit from should get some benefit from that individual like that in your room, thank you for welcoming. If I get on your nerves, or say something that maybe is politically incorrect, it hurts your feelings, well, really I'm kind of sorry for you, because it's just not my way. But I am respectful of vulgarity. I slip up every once in a while, but anyway, that's all BS right now. But once again, please follow me. Please let me know who I need to follow. Please let me know how I can help your group out. I will do anything that is reasonably necessary. You know, I'm not going to do everything, but anyway, I'll do anything reasonably necessary to see your group grow. Because as long as your group's growing, mine's going to grow too. It's a give and take. Once again, guys, check out Huntington, Texas Facts and Proof. I've got the Torchbeares. I've got the Relince. These are where I'm putting my roots for my grassroots. And let's support each other. If you need anything from me, guys, or if you need comment, or you need to have an opinion, or you need to have, just ask me how I've done this or what I've done in the past, hit me up. I'm never not engaged to where I don't listen to other people. One thing that I learned whenever I guess I was in Afghanistan was you can do two things. You can hear people or you can listen. And I prefer listening. It teaches me more than what I hear. So I'm going to end this. Once again, my name is Steve Dubose. I'm on Facebook. I'm a member of your group if you know it or not. Please come by and visit me at mine. And let's get together and work. And let's get things done. For most of you out there that I see, that I heard comments from, what I do have in common is that most of the individuals that I see in these two groups are kind of people who roll up their sleeves and get it done. People roll up their sleeves, let's go to work. These are the problems. Say is that people don't say we got a problem. People come out and say we got an issue. Now how do we solve it? That's what I respect about both groups, and that's what I want to be a part of. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I look forward to chatting with you. I look forward to hearing your opinion, and I hope you look forward to hearing mine, because you know what? I'm probably going to give it, and you're probably going to say, well, that's good. But you're out there this time. Please tell me that. I mean, give me a positive feedback or constructive criticism. Anyway, how about like that? Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening, and thank everybody for your efforts that no one's told you, because trust me, what you're doing, people are watching and people are listening. Whether they admit to it or not, you're doing something that's good for your state and for your country. And from that, tip my hat. So let's get together, roll up your sleeves, let's go to work, baby. Let's get things done. I'm out.